So let's go to Trinity Drums, which is the biggest collection here. Now I find this library is very similar to Native Instruments Action Strikes and Native or Heaviosity Damage. Both are in Native Instruments Complete. So I feel like a lot of people kind of know those libraries. So Trinity Drums is a bit similar, but it also of course has its own unique sound. And so it's basically loop based. If you play right there in that yellow range, it will play all of the layers of the pattern. So each pattern is made up of bass notes, mid notes, and high notes, all percussive. And if you play that key right there, we get the whole pattern. If you play these green keys, the corresponding green keys play single hits from that pattern. So you can add your own, accents to the pattern. And then right here, just the bass notes. In this range, just the mid notes. And in this range, just the high notes. So we have both cinematic and modern presets. Now that's why I say it sounds a bit like Heaviosity Damage. It can be very aggressive, very modern, and very electronic, or it can be more cinematic and traditional. It's a great pattern. I love a great library. I love libraries like these with these predetermined patterns. These are the best for getting something delivered quickly, maybe adding a bit of your own effects or sound design to that pattern so it's not as recognizable, but there is a lot of usable content, instantly usable, just load it up for some inspiration, even as just a temp track for, say, a drum pattern that you may go back and reprogram with your own samples and patterns. But this is a great tool nonetheless, and I use tools like these all of the time. So let's listen to a little bit more of the different presets that are available. So those are just some patterns from the modern section. Again, remember, any of those layers can be, soloed or taken out depending on which key range you press. So if there's an element you don't really like, you can kind of customize the pattern to only include the elements that you do like. Let's take a listen to a couple more in the cinematic. So yeah, I mean, these range from, cinematic, traditional to some really aggressive electronic sounds that would be great for a movie trailer or something similar like that.